Good morning everyone, welcome to the Sugar and Crumbs kitchen. Well, this is our demonstration morning, it's our second one. We've got a fabulous audience behind us.
Yay! That is a good one.
Wasn't that good that? Should we do it again?
Like Ellen.
And we've got Molly hosting today, but I get my words out. So I'm sure you all know this beautiful lady is. Now she does have a train to catch. She is going to show you how to decorate 2 cakes as quick as greased lightning. So should we just get on with it?
Yes.
Absolutely. Okay. Let's go and watch. Come on then.
This is going to be like speedy cake decorating.
So we don't need that.
But to be honest, so hang on, you can go this way now. Yeah.
Wherever you want to be.
So what you need to be, Molly, is
Here.
up here.
Here.
This is where the camera is. Get the board out of the way.
Yeah. I'll fill you now. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm in.
You're in,
This is my pitch creator. I know some of you ladies have one, some of you might not. Some people watching might not have one. So this is the Lane style pitch creator. And basically, I designed this pitch creator because I found that there's a lot of wastage when you make cakes.
You could have just shout up a lot louder.
Sorry, I've just broken the cake, which is a good start. There's a lot of wastage, there's a lot of stress, there's a lot of internal supports, which we don't like with cakes, I know, and I wanted to eliminate that. So this is the Lane style pitch creator. I'm just going to fill it now with some buttercream. This is, Carol, remind me what flavour this is?
I don't know.
Chocolate.
Oh, it's Black Forest.
Black Forest. So
Yeah.
it's chocolate.
We're
with
just
bits.
trying to pull the camera to you. The lady in front could probably push it a little bit more towards you, can't she?
Really bad.
What's going to wobble back? The camera. Which camera? The one the lady's got. Can you pull that in front of Molly? You can see what you're filming, can't you? Yeah. Right, just push it where you think that we can see more of it for the
Now
audience.
director. What's your name? Melanie's the new director.
So then turn, don't be frightened of turning the stand.
It's all right, don't worry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we just need to get as much on as we can.
Yeah,
She is off screen now.
Am I on screen now?
No, you need to come a bit more centre. A bit
Here?
more towards Maria.
This way.
She can't, the light's on the head.
I'm just going to put the cake on the board now. I don't follow directions too well.
There we go. Yeah, I think that's fine.
But I've shoved the cake on.
Yeah.
So, this is my Lane style. This cake can make hundreds and hundreds of different things. So I say for the Lane style, it makes anything 4-legged, generally. But some people have been really creative with this one and they've made, well I won't say what some people made with it because you can use your imagination. But some people have made like a boot, you know, like a Converse shoe out of this one. They've made little cars, and they can use it as wheels. But basically this is going to provide you the body and the head for our creature. And this one is going to be a cow. Because I made a cow and I made one for Cake International, but I haven't done a demo of it and I haven't done a tutorial of it and people like it. And I just think it's a really nice simple cake to do. So, can we put that in the microwave for 2 seconds?
Yeah,
is
we
that
can.
alright?
Laura, you now
Glamorous
choose the
assistant.
microwave.
Tricky one. So I'm just using buttercream with this. You get a recipe with the mould. I'll just show you how it comes in the box. I'm not going to do it because somebody's. This is the user guide. Comes with all the kind of info. There's a recipe in there. There's a recipe for buttercream. There's a recipe for ganache. And there's some decorating tips and techniques. And then you also get 2 full tutorials. So you get a duck and a French bulldog. So the duck's a bit more simple.
There you go.
It's a nice buttercream one, so you can use all your sugar and crumbs buttercream with duck. You could do like a lemon buttercream maybe with that. So I've just microwaved this so it's a bit easy. There we go. Because with your buttercream you don't want it to be too stiff because it'll pull the cake to bits. As any cake is. And I've baked these both quite badly if I'm being honest. We burned one and undercooked another. But that was my day yesterday. Busy bee. So I'm going to buttercream this one and then I'm going to cover it. So basically it's giving you the basic shape. Because I'm basic and too much time. It's going to give you the basic shape of the cow. And then I'm going to cover it in fondant and we're going to just do all the fun decorating bit. Which I think with this it takes you to the fun bit quicker. And it means you don't have to do all the complicated carving and messing about. Do you know what? You don't have to go all the way over. I'm going to do a bit of... You don't have to go all the way to the bottom because when you put your fondant on, you're going to be smoothing it down. It's going to push some of the buttercream down anyway. You can ganache them if you want. And I always say if you're working in very humid or hot conditions, then ganache might be better. But you know what? I like buttercream. I don't know about you. We're buttercream fans, aren't we, Carol?
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry, I'm just involving Carol in the conversation.
Sorry.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me whispering?
No?
Because I can normally only whisper over now and
No,
then.
I'm saying we prefer buttercream, don't we? We're buttercream girls.
Oh, yeah.
That's ganache.
Ganache scares us.
Yeah. And also, it sets really hard. So I get that you have to use it sometimes. It's not as nice to eat. That's hilarious. Whatever. Send that to public. And is that dry?
Yes.
Dry bit. So if we're rolling out, I'm here, yeah?
Yeah.
Over there. Sorry, everybody. I'm the messiest person of all time.
Don't worry, make as much mess as you want. We've got 20 odd ladies here who are going to clean up after.
So I'm going to put some ice and sugar down.
Part of the ticket entry.
Pretend it's sugar and crumbs ice and sugar. Oh, it's not, Carol.
It's
No.
definitely not
Oh,
sugar
it's
and
not.
crumbs.
Oh, it's
Look at
lumpy.
those lumps.
I forgot to bring some.
Oh, it's lovely. But sugar and crumbs is never like that.
Yeah.
It's lovely. Right. So we're going to knead this. This has been sitting out, getting nice and soft. But you know, I quite like working with soft paste. You know what you're
And
getting.
you have to roll on the other table so the cameras aren't on.
I'm going to just knead it there. Sorry.
The audience is going with you.
Well, you don't knead on the ice and sugar because that's where you get the air bubbles.
Yeah.
So knead without and then roll out with. This is the biggest rolling pin I've ever used in my whole life. It's like a murder. But I'm going to roll this out, and I say about a kilo. It's all in the user guide for the tips on how to cover. It's about a kilo, and then we trim quite a lot of it off. So probably what you end up with is about 750 grams. But again, it depends how thin you roll your paste. I like to roll a little bit thicker because it's a sculpted cake. Well done, director. Yeah.
You can move it into the position. Yeah. That'd be great.
Directing skills there. So, cover. This is going to look like a bit of a ghost for now. And I'm going to do them two different ways. So, this one I'm covering all in one go because it's going to be mainly white and then I'm going to put the black spots on it to make it count. The other one we're going to do, which is going to be a little girl doll with a sitting up mould. We're not going to cover all in one go, we're just going to make like a face and a dress and do it kind of in stages. So there's different ways of doing it, and you don't even have to use fondant at all. You could use buttercream, you could use just ganache, you could put sweets on it. Have you seen the lamb that I did, and it's just got marshmallows instead of warm? That's a nice easy one, nice for kids to do as well. So we've got this basic shape coming along. The nice thing about using the mould as well is you can cover your board first. Because I don't know about you, if you cover your board and then start carving cake on it, it makes a bit of a messy board because all the crumbs get stuck in it and all little bits of cake and ganache and cream. So this way, you've got your nice covered board easily. So you can see I've gone around and I've left a bit of a gap. You can tuck that in. What I will say is I can't see this side. So if it looks a bit messy on one side,
Can I just ask you a question? Do you always roll it that thick or can you roll it thinner?
you can roll it thinner.
Yeah.
To be honest, what I would say about anything 3D is if you think about anything that's going round a shape, so it's going round here, then it's going in, then it's going out again. If you roll something thin, as soon as you start stretching it, it's going to tear. So you have a lot more to work with. It's also good to roll thick if you want to put texture on there. So if I wanted to start, I've got time now, if I want to start doing the fur texture, you get a much better texture with a thick paste. So you do go a little bit thicker with the sculpted cakes. I think it goes without saying, but it's probably a bit of personal preference as well. So, got some edible glue. Is that glue?
Oh.
Oh, I didn't know it.
No, I've got glue somewhere.
I didn't know that. Sorry.
Does anybody know where it was?
Everything went up.
Bit of edible glue, the smash it.
bring it with
mark
me.
out. This is basically the back leg. It's going to go here. And
Can you have water instead?
I can have water, so that's fine.
I did bring it.
No, it's that's absolutely fine. So we're going to give him some legs. And we're going to, well, I keep saying him, it's going to have udders, so that's the lady cow. What's a lady cow called? A cowette?
Here we go.
No?
No, it's a minute. I've not put it in the container.
It's been a long week. I didn't know that.
I did have a carrier back here.
Carol, I'm going to water's fine.
I've got it behind you. There's a mug behind you there.
Thank you. So we'll do one leg like this. It's going to be lying down. There are ways of doing them standing up, but kind of involving a bit more structural support. And we don't necessarily want loads and loads of support going on. So I'm going to do my cow lying down. Let's do this kind of thing. How's that?
Perfect. Thank
Yeah?
you, Molly. That's
Alright.
fine. Perfect timing.
You forget you're being filmed, don't you? You just have to feel like I'm just showing all you guys. But for the front legs, it's a very, very similar way, the legs, of doing the unicorn, which is the little booklet that you can have a look at, the new one. And because I've got quite a small board, I'm going to do the legs sort of curled round. So the legs are going to come from here. If you didn't want to use sugar paste for the legs, you can use the offcut. So when the cake comes out of the oven, has anyone but you baked a picture cake before? You do get a little bit of a rise, and we do that on purpose, so it means that you make sure the mould is completely full. So you do get a little bit of offcut, which I know some people's husbands are quite happy about. You get a little bit, but not too much. And it means that you could then mix that offcuts with buttercream, like you make cake pops. You can always make the legs from that should you wish. Curling that leg round here.
You just turn the ball around from here so you can see it.
So if you wanted to, I'm going to put some black splodges on this because I'm going to make it a black and white. Is it called a Frisian cap? I don't know. But you could get your Dresden and really smooth it all out and make sure it's nice and smooth. But we're clean that container today because we're live. So we're just going to do it our way. So that's the water, isn't it? Do that. Beautiful and blonde brush. I like that. So I'm going to brush out a little bit of water. And then I've got some nice light pink. I'm going to do her little nose and little just as well. And that is snoring. Yes. Cheeky. So I'm going to roll out pebble shape. Again, this is a user guide thing. This is a shape we do a lot with the modelling. Pebbles, sausages and balls. This is going to be the little nose. So as you can see. And then we'll do the udders while we're on pink. So the udders are just going to be kind of peeking through. Making udders like sounds like a cute thing. And then you come through and you're like, ooh. And then we're going to put the little, little things on there. What do you call them? Teeth. There's a word you don't say a lot in cake decorating. I bet you don't know that word.
I do.
Teeth. It's good English, I like. There is to say. Teeth are all these nice teeth for you. So 4 maybe. Say she's got 4 calves that are hungry. Udder. Fine. What a weird thing. Like, such a weird thing to do. So let's do. Tell me what a cow's nose looks like. I don't know if you like it. Anyone got a cow? We'll give them a little smiley mouth now. And then go all the way across there. And this is a real simple design. You can go as complex or as simple as you like, really. I like to show you how simple you can do it and how quickly and easy you can do it. But there's nothing stopping you, and people have been making some absolutely amazing, stunning airbrushed works of art with theirs. It really is a case of how advanced you are with your cake decorating, how much time you've got, and know a lot you do for businesses as well. So it's really about kind of budgets and Thank you very much. You're absolute diamond. Right, so the nose is kind of square really. We'll just put some nostrils in. See how weird it looks. No, that was weird. I know.
Maria's a proper contortionist, isn't she?
Sorry, Maria. Just keep, Carol, keep shouting at me.
No, I feel that how Maria does it, I really don't know. She gets it all in.
So I'm going to do this and then I'm going to put some little, just some little sort of like eyebrows around the nostrils. Makes sense. Biology lessons are. I think as well, I think it works in the live, Carol, if anyone wants to ask any questions during, or you don't have to sit there in silence.
Does anybody want to ask any questions?
I'm more than happy while we go along. Sometimes if you think, I've got a question, you forget about it.
Your audience might outside might want you to quickly spin it round to them as well.
Yeah.
Do you actually grease them all?
Yeah, so it's in the user guide. I grease them and then I have a little flour shaker and I flour them as well, which I think is a really nice way. But people have been using paper leaves. Yeah, which is also works really well, which I think, to be honest, is probably a very similar thing, isn't it? It's got a flour in it, it's got a grease paper in it. I should try it really. So this is going to be the ears. Make one. And they have quite sticking out ears. Checking out the cow. There's one ear. Should put this on a turntable.
What sugar paste do you use?
I use Renshaw sugar paste, and I just use the normal cover paste. I know some people like the extra. The extra is a little bit more elastic and a little bit more firm. But I say that for sculpted cakes, a soft paste is really nice because it blends really well. If you use something too elastic and you try and blend it, it's just going to snap back to where it wants to be. Whereas we're using it a bit more like a clay or like kind of plasticine. So it does work better for us, or for me anyway. It's very much personal preference as well. It's what you're used to using and what, you know. Let's put some black on here actually. Brown. I'm going to give him some horns. I don't know whether female cows have horns, but
It's nothing between a cross between a
This
cow
is-
and a lamb at the moment, don't you?
this is a cow.
Don't forget to whiz him round to the other side for the others to see.
Her
Maria, so
Oh,
Maria,
yeah, that's
don't do
better.
anything till unless Maria's filming, but keep whizzing it round so they can see where you're up to.
Okay.
Oh, those horns are good,
Yeah,
aren't they?
thank you. That's made with chocolate paste, so there's a little bit of chocolate paste going on, there's a little bit of
Oh, that chocolate
caramel.
paste is amazing.
It's really nice,
Yeah.
and it behaves more like a modelling chocolate as well, which is quite nice.
Yeah.
I'm going to give him some little patches. So the way I do the patches, what you could do is roll out and cut the splodges out with a knife. I haven't quite given it a
If
knife.
none of you have tried that Renshaw chocolate public belly paste, it's Belgian chocolate, isn't it?
Yes.
It is to die for. It
There's
is
two different ones,
delicious.
there's an actual
There's
modelling
two.
chocolate.
Yeah, there's a chocolate, but the Belgian one, which is
Yeah.
using there,
And it's more like a
is
chocolate
delicious.
flavoured sugar paste. So it behaves more like sugar paste. And then there's a modelling chocolate which has a
Yeah.
microwave and it behaves differently and it's got oils in it. So I just kind of stretch these splodges out by hand. And I just think, if you cut something out with a knife, it's going to have a really harsh edge on it and it's going to look very stuck on. Whereas if you just use your fingers and kind of stretch and pull, you get this nice organic shape. And because it's nice and warm, you just
Slap it off.
it's very speed decorating this, and I know it's not always the prettiest, but I want to be able to show you the most things in the shortest space possible rather than trying to make them look perfect. So if you're thinking, I won't do it like that, then I probably wouldn't either.
No, but that's the thing with the live though, and everybody appreciates that. You're trying to show everything quickly in
Yeah.
a short amount of time. Of course, in your own time, do what you want.
So I've gone for a little splodge over the eye. What you could do as well, if you want to, is paint these on by all means. You can paint the splodges on, you could airbrush them on. I just like doing, I think these are really nice cakes up for children because they're very bold and the colours are really nice and strong. I mean, I know they are more expensive, but I always use pre-colour sugar paste. I think it's time saving and I think the colours are really nice. And that's why I think Renshaw are really lovely colours. So stretch out a few more patches, just so it looks like a lamb carrot.
Well, no, it's starting to look like a cow now. I was looking between a cross between a lamb and a cow. cow.
Allow. Allow.
It's looking quite cute, isn't it?
So what you can do is you can use this to cover up any kind of errors or joins or seams that you have. Because I think a lot of cake decorating as well is smoke and mirrors. It certainly is with me. I think if you've got somewhere where you can add a little hat or jacket, it covers like a multitude of sins. So just kind of be quite forgiving with it, but make these nice splodges. And then I always say, well, when you've been working with black, always put time to wash your hands in between, because the black's got so much colour in it, it's so dark. Do you need?
I think it's a good
Do
idea.
you want a wet cloth on?
I've got one.
It's not wet.
Is it wet?
I wet it. Do you like these
It's looking
guys?
very good.
So needs a little tail. And if you want, you can be a bit fancy. Look at me, so much.
How many slices would you have?
I think, well, I know some of you ladies are more bakers than I am. It's an 8 egg mix. I would say it's about the same size as an 8-inch round. So what would we say, about 15 to 20? Do you think? It all depends. 20, yeah. But then if you went to America, they'd say that would be about 12 portions. Sorry, everyone.
How would they say in America?
Well, they'd say that there was like much less portions because
Yeah.
you've got very big slices. So
Yeah.
this is going to be the tail. So what I've done is I've just rolled a teardrop shape and then I'm just texturing it to make it look hairy. And I'll do that again. So put the tail on like that. Round. And then I'll do that again on the top because I want him to have like a little tuft of hair. Cute. Got no eyes yet, so it's a bit weird. But. So I'm going to roll out some little strips. Fringe.
Look at that, that's cute.
Fringe. Cute.
When you watch it near me, isn't it easy?
Yeah. But that's what I wanted, and that's I can't express it very well because I don't always say it. But I really wanted. I think as amazing as the industry is, I think it was getting a bit serious and it was getting a bit intimidating.
No,
And it
it's
kind
not
of
serious
takes.
if you watch me.
No, but you know.
Yeah.
When you see all amazing world-class competitions and stuff, I think it can be a bit like, well, you see a lot of people in the groups as well saying, I don't feel like sharing my cakes, they're not good enough, and I hate that.
Yeah.
Because I think the
We should all
beginners,
share.
the beginners are the ones who kind of make the industry amazing, and I want it to be a lot easier and a lot less stressful. When you see people saying, oh, I was crying over this cake, I've been there, but I don't want there to be tears over cake. I think it's taking a lot of the stress out of it. And as well, I know a lot of you do it for businesses, and there's so many people that kind of just aren't making money because they're spending so much time on the cakes. And you have to be, you have to have a balance, don't you?
Yeah.
You've got to put the time in and make the effort, but also you've got to make a bit of profit.
That was exactly my point about my rose cake the other day.
What was that?
I made a rose cake pretty sharp.
Are they with the
Sugar soft roses.
the culprit ones?
Mm.
I like those.
Yeah.
I use
They're
those.
tasty as well.
Are they?
Yeah.
Pom-poms are nice as well. Yeah.
Oh, the
Probably have more
pom-poms.
than
Those are really nice.
That's what they use on the pride cake,
Yes.
the pom-poms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were really good. The cat used those. So I'm giving them some eyebrows now. Obviously the eyebrows are different colours because we've got a black, a half black one.
That's brilliant.
I think a really important one for a cow is he's got to have eyelashes. She.
Yeah. Oh, I tell you, it is looking good, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Do you have that on?
I quite like it. Maybe got the others in. Oh, sorry.
I know. Just knocking the camera. Eyelashes, again, this is in the unicorn tutorial, how to do the eyelashes. You basically roll out a very thin tapered sausage and then put it on the hand, it's a bit easier. And then you just pick up little tiny carrots and use the thick end.
Can you just do that a bit slower for Maria to get that again?
We're in slow-mo.
She's really good with her 1 minute videos, but it does help if she gets them.
Oh, I love the 1 minute videos, it's so good. So we'll do 3 on each side, turn it round so you have it on this side. Everything looks cute with eyelashes, actually. Again.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
then I'm going to just put a little,
Just turn it somewhere I can see it.
yeah, put a little bit of eyeliner on this side. Just to see how it's doing it.
It's all those little bits that make it real, isn't it?
I think it's just fun to do as well. Like, I would think the sculpting and getting all this stuff, that's very stressful. I don't know what the cow's hooves look like. You just give them a little hoof. Oh.
Can you go to the
So are we getting some good feedback, Laura?
Yeah. Someone's actually just put, that looks gorgeous. You make it look so easy, Molly.
Thank you.
And she just
She
says,
does, doesn't she?
that person also says, good morning, ladies and gents.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you, person.
We do need to apologise about the Facebook Live quality. We are working on medium quality. Basically, there's no Wi-Fi in this building, so we're having to use my phone, and we can't put it out on HD. It's got to go out on a medium quality. So we're sorry if it's not that great, but you know what? You're getting to see a free tutorial.
Yes.
I think the cows have that hoof like that.
Yeah.
Do you now? And there's your cow.
What are we going to call her?
Daisy.
Daisy.
Two obvious.
Can you hold that in front of you just so they can take a quick
Molly,
picture?
Molly.
Those who want to take a picture.
Molly Moon.
So you do from that side and then we'll turn to this side where everyone's done.
I'll leave him out of her out.
Yeah.
So I think that's
They want you on it. Just hold on. Are you done? Got it? Great.
Hop over that end.
We're over here now.
There's Liz.
Next one.
Right. Now we're going to make Laura.
Have you got one?
Be kind.
So this is nice standing mould.
So this one's Laura you're making now, isn't
This
it?
is Laura.
So Laura,
She's a nice little dolly.
Laura who runs the office for us. This is named after her.
And this is our standing mould. The
Never
nice-
known you as a little dolly, Laura.
She is. Give her little freckles. The nice thing about standing mould, and what I will say, this cake accidentally had almost 2 hours in the oven. So it's caramelised, to say the least.
I've been on the sunbed, it's alright.
Yeah. She has the flying there. Really flying. So this is the standing mould, and I think the standing mould is best suited for your more kind of character cake. So you can do a lot of the same animals. You do your stand-up unicorns. You do sometimes if I do dog cake for people and they want 2 dogs, I'll do one standing and one laying. There's just as many uses for both, but then I'd like to make people-shaped cakes with standing. So kind of more towards Christmas, there'll be loads of Santas and elves and what else did we do? Snowmen. Halloween, I'm doing a tutorial for one of the magazines, and it's going to be a ghost. I can't explain how easy it is to make. You just roll that sheet. But I'm going to make it really cute. It's going to be like holding sweets and stuff. So we'll pop the body on there. We should have said this pretended this was like a really salted caramel intense rich cake, but it's just burnt. So I'm going to buttercream this, and we're going to do this one differently in that, like I was saying before, we're not going to cover it all in one go, because then you'd just be double covering, if that makes sense. You don't need a covering on to start. You're just going to buttercream. Like this. What flavour is this? Do you know?
I'm not sure actually.
Smells nice. Smells kind of fruity maybe? I don't know. I like all the sugar and ice. Keep eating it. So again, buttercreaming. I look like when I do things like on the demo or on a live, I look like I've never done a cake before. Like, just like, this is me buttercreaming a cake. This is the bit you probably take a bit more time with.
Would you like the buttercream set before you put it on?
Officially, I mean, everything will set quicker if you put it in the fridge. But me and this lady was saying, but we're very impatient. And I think you're either a very patient cake maker or you're not. So actually, you'll see me do this now without setting the buttercream, and it'll be fine. But then again, you know, if you... Do you know it's a tricky one, and I will bore you for a second with this. But I always think, when you put stuff in the fridge, it's always going to come back to the temperature when it wasn't in the fridge. And that worries me. So I'd rather get something really sturdy at an ambient temperature, so then you know when it's going up in someone else's car and sitting in someone else's house, it's going to be stable. So that's my preference anyway. But I know everybody's different. And I know as well, there'll be a lot of people who have these in like Australia, so a lot to America. It's going to be a lot hotter. It's not that hot outside, and it's chucking it down. We get the worst of both, don't we? Right, so pretend I've done that really nice. Gosh, Molly, that's such a lovely buttercream. Wow, I'm so skilled. I think we should make a television programme about this. What we do. So skilled. So I like a small palette knife as well for this. So, put the count colours over there. Does that cover anything up? If I move these out of the way.
Yeah.
See a
Push
little
can.
bit better.
Yeah. Do whatever you want.
Let's get Laura's head on first.
You've got the right colour.
I make really good colour hair, that's why we call her Laura. If I get stuff all over the floor, you can shout at me.
No, it's fine.
Should we start with her head? Let's start with her body. So I'm going to give her a little pink shirt. And then we'll do, I like the little dungarees kind of skirt.
Oh, dungarees, Laura.
Cute.
I don't know if I should admit at the age of nearly 34, I have actually got a pair of dungarees.
Oh yeah.
I'm a bit of a retro 90s phase at the moment.
I love that little corn man on there, by the way. So cute. You make a nice picture of it.
Could we just ask you to speak up a little bit, if that's all right?
Yes.
So can I just quickly say, so anyone that's watching the Facebook Live, we're trying our best because you do need to appreciate, without being horrible, the demo is obviously our focus today. So the ladies and gents that are here at our demo is obviously what we're focusing on. The Facebook Live is just basically a little bit of a bonus. So we'll film what we can and we'll show you what we can. But obviously we're having to concentrate on the demo morning that we've got going on this morning. So we will do our very best. But
we're not answering questions.
Yeah, that's why we're not shouting out and we're answering too many questions, because obviously we are focusing on the ladies and gents that are here at the demo morning.
But thank you for joining us.
Yes.
And Maria,
No, that's not in a horrible way.
Maria will be doing 1-minute videos as well, so you
Yeah.
won't miss out. What do we think, ladies? You're having a good time?
Yeah.
Good. I will
So-
try these.
This is going to be the top part, so this is going to be kind of a shirt. And then you can blend that bit in the back if you want to. A good, this is Renshaw fuchsia pink.
Yeah, it's a nice
Such a
one.
nice colour. And especially, you know, some people do make all their own colours up, but for the amount of colouring you'd need,
Just like that.
yeah, it's such a nice. Yeah. Oh really? Yeah, because you put so much colouring in there.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You best have to buy it.
And if you buy the dark colours, then you can mix it with white and make your own
Yeah.
pastels.
Yeah, I always think that. Buy the dark colours and just take a bit off it and add it to your wine, shake it.
Yeah, and it makes it go a bit further. And as well, if you mix that with a bit of white, it'll still be quite a vivid pink, which goes a bit further as well. I'm going to make her legs now.
Hi Paul. Paul Bradford's watching, a friend of ours.
No, is it?
Hola, Paul. So she's going to have legs here, and Maria put a skirt over the top. So I was going to cover the board here, but I didn't have enough of one colour to cover the board. So
Are they a bit wide then, legs?
Trying to say.
I'm trying to protect your modesty here, Laura.
Guys, it's all right.
you can have a look at skirt, so you won't see any good action. So we'll give it a nice blue skirt, so it's like a denim. This is a really nice blue as well. I like that one particularly. There's loads of different blues, but this is my favourite one. And this, if you mix it with white, it'll make a nice kind of baby blue as well. Nice true blue, I would say.
What's the colour of the skin?
The skin tone, you can actually get one that's called, I think it's called skin tone.
Yeah.
But I just use a bit of orange and mix it with white. That's pretty much.
Yeah, there is one called skin tone.
Do they do different skin tones?
What do you
No,
think?
just one.
Just one?
Yeah. You can shade it lighter or darker if you want to make it lighter. Just
I actually
shade
use
it off and
caramel colour quite a lot to mix with the skin tone. So if you go darker skin tone, put some brown, put some caramel in there,
Yeah.
that gives you that nice base orangey tone. But yeah, it's a good one. So going to be skirt. We can do the skirt in a few panels actually.
What's the best way to wash them all?
They are actually dishwasher safe, so you can put them in the dishwasher. I just use very liquid and a bit of water. And to be honest, you don't get an awful lot of stuff sticking if you grease them and flour them. It should come out alright and you just get a few crumbs in there. That's why I recommend the Madeira recipe as well. It's not a really wet mixture, so it just come out really nicely. And you ladies quite like it, don't you? So I'm going to pleat the skirt now. And I'm going to go all the way around. You can do this in a few pieces if you want. So there you go, Laura. You are now a modest lady. Ready for school. This is
I was going to say, did you put any knickers on?
Alright.
11 in the morning, kind of.
I know, I'm hoping she's got them on.
And don't worry about the seam too much because we're going to put like a little sort of belt around there.
Can you just turn it around to Maria? Yeah.
What's the look? Around there.
Just turn it around to Maria.
So there is a bit of a gap there, but I'm going to put something over there, so don't worry about that shit. And then we'll do the back, same on the back. Alright. And use we might put like a little silk colour. I can't remember what that. I don't know what anymore actually. I don't underestimate it. Unless we use a very thin. I like cornflower powder. That one. So again, just round the back. So that's just a strip, and then you can roll it out a bit thinner. I think you might need to. That's a bit thin on the ground. The glue. If you want to as well, like say you have refrigerated cake after you've buttercreamed it, I have like a little spray bottle. They come with, little travel sets that you go when you go abroad. So travel kits, I get them home back. And I just fill them with water, and they're really good just to spritz in. Where you don't want to have loads of glue, but you want it tacky so that the sugar paste can stick, they're always a really good idea. So I always have one of those on hand. And there's a skirt around the back. A little bit short around the back, but hey, she's way through the time, is our Laura. So,
She might be upset you didn't make her slim.
well, do you know what? It's like a caricature, I would say. And she's going to be like a little girl version, so that she's.
That's alright.
Some people do them, the kind of Japanese style cartoony
Yeah.
with this, and it's really sweet. It's lovely. So I think for this bit, you can do almost like a heart shape. It's like a clothes fitting. Do you know this almost looks like a Sunday girl?
Yeah.
That one like that. And then you can do straps. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the arms on after because we want them to go over the top. It's a lot
You
easier
just
to do.
whiz it over to the left so they can see it.
What's left? My left.
No, face it to the left so they can see it. The ladies on your left. So they all get a chance to have a look.
You just saw my brain and just kind of.
That was I was having a moment in the car.
You can find me out. Can't tell the time very well. Can't do left and right very well. Can make little fun cakes. So you can do it like even custard at the back. Just a little cute detail. You could, there's some little bits on there, you could get like some water on there and get that off. Or a bit of a spray, vodka, something like that. So I've run out of blue here, but we can do a little pink. Do you know what, it looks fine. What you can use as well, you know those stitching wheels that make stitching, pretend this is one of those. You just go all the way around here so it looks like stitching. And go all the way around there. Then put some some little.
Can you just whiz it around the rim? Capture
Sorry.
what you just did.
Just little holes in there. I know it's all really, really simple, but it just creates the effect, which is what we want. So we'll give her some arms.
Keep doing that. What time's your train?
How's that? Blue hands, yes. We don't want blue arms. She looks like she's been in a fight. So little arms. And you don't want them too thin because she's quite like a chunky figure. Not Laura.
Don't worry, nothing is being taken
When
personally.
he was a cute kid.
Yes, of
Yes.
course.
So you can give her some little hands. And I'm doing it quite cartoony style, which is quite cute. Tiny bit. With anything like glue and water and stuff, it's the smaller amount the better it is, isn't it? You don't want to have loads. So we'll have one arm coming down like that. And then we give her a little sleeve. What's that? So if we just roll out, say that was a circle, it's not. Cut that in half, and then that makes like a nice little capsule. So it's like she's got a little shirt on, a t-shirt underneath. My answer. And then let's do a bit of showing off. It's brown. So, I think little Laura going to school. She needs a teddy bear friend. So that's the chocolate paste again.
What did you put in there? Well, Maria's becoming a contortionist.
Sorry. I want to show the ladies. I want the ladies to see what we do. There's going to be a teddy bear. Well, let's make those just a load of petals and shapes and circles. Ears. I can't see this. It might be rubbish. Nice. No, that's going to be like muzzle. This is going to be so. See, I always think you start off and you're all thinking, God, what she's like this.
That's brilliant.
I don't know what it looks like. I can't see it. Eyes. Do you know what's quite nice with those eyes? Those little black pearls, which I use a lot of. And then if you put her other arm over, which I've already rolled out. Sorry, Maria.
Can you see it, Bria?
Put her arm around here first.
Oh, look at that. Little teddy. Right. Should we wait your camera? Oh, bless her.
Sorry, I know.
Can we use this other camera though instead?
No,
Because
Maria's
Molly's
there.
not really on this
No,
side.
no, Maria is.
Oh, right.
It's alright, we're
We'll
done.
put her arms, the Teddy's arms in there. So you can do like arms coming over the edge. Like she's holding on to it. And then
Quickly spin it round.
there's some cream on that one.
Oh, see.
And then we may as well finish off the bottom half before we do the head. So we've got the sleeve like the other one. You can set that properly if you want, or it might need supports in it, and just to set it, do that until we want to. Little feet. White. Yes. Some little white shoes. So easy one. You can go as complicated with shoes. You can put little flowers on the shoes if you wanted to. I'm going to do a little pair of white shoes. Very, very simple.
Maria. Should I hate her name by the end of this session?
Maybe take a few days. Okay, she's got the body, good job. She's now going to have a face. So I've got the, can you see now how we didn't cover it all in one go? Just it'd be a waste of time and then it'd be really thick. You get like that much sugar. So for the head, I mean the head you can cover all in the skin tone if you want. I'm just going to do the face because I'm going to put quite a lot of hair on it. Not need too much. So it's like an oval shape. Right. Nope. Terrifying.
Maria's so pleased she turned it around. So.
I'm trying to please everyone now.
I know, we know.
We need a few of me.
No, you're doing very well.
Thanks. So, whilst I'm here, I'm going to work out halfway down the face and just kind of put my thumbs in. That's going to be where the eyes are going to go. And because I'm going to turn it back round, it means that I'll move it. So it will look really weird as long as the eyes are in the right place. You see what I mean? Just, you can do it with those big ball tools as well if you want, just to mark out the eyes. And we'll put the face on and then we'll put the hair on because then the hair's like the last thing to go on there. So, this is a really simple face really. I'm going to do a cute little nose. The bits I'm going to keep looking at it because it could just go really awfully wrong. And then what I'm doing here, I'm telling you what I'm doing here because I need to see it. I'm marking in a mouth. Then I'm going to put little smile lines in. Then I'm going to take the thicker end of the dressing tool and I'm going to open the mouth up a little bit. It's very cartoony, but put a little bit of black inside that mouth. I'm going to do like an open mouth.
Great.
This is how you do Mickey Mouse's mouth all the time. She will keep saying Maria. Even when
Sorry.
she's doing it right.
No, it's because the phone goes in the camera shot and it strobes.
Everyone's getting to see Maria film at home on the camera, but she's doing well.
She's doing well. You're all doing well.
She's fighting with the light, 2 cameras.
A little bit of pink in there
Trying
for
to be
the tongue.
contortionist as well.
Then I'm going to put a little bit of white in there. That's going to be
See what she does, isn't she?
teeth. Simple. Right, back to the white. Let's give
That
her.
was a very delicate R then, wasn't it?
Let's give her some nice, quite big eyes, I think. So similar size balls. I always think the reason I make cakes quite fast is because I use both hands at the same time. You can make 2 at once. Squash them in. Blue eyes.
Look at what I've done there. See if she looks like Laura. I see you looking at the model and then looking at
The
Laura.
reason I call it Laura is because I rolled the colour out of the hair, and if you look, it's a very lovely strawberry blonde. It's caramel.
And it's caramel.
orange. So we'll do them looking to one side.
No, we know you're only joking.
That gives it a little bit of a cute, cheeky look. And then back to black again. Do the eyes any colour you want, really. Black pupil, and then the all-important white highlight, which I bang on about all the time, but it makes such a big difference. It's literally the tiniest ball of white you can do. And then stick it in the corner of each eye. So you kind of bring them to life. A bit cheeky. You give her a bit of a lid. You just kind of line the eye. Some black, and then you can put some eyelashes on it. I'd always like to make a cake blindfolded and see what it looks like. Like this. I just need to look at this bit and then do it, or else it's going to look really strange. So I will do a tutorial of this at some stage because I think it's a nice.
It's a nice dolly, isn't it, I think?
Yeah.
It's a dolly,
Oh,
isn't
yeah,
it?
yeah.
Our
Yeah.
Jasmine would be very happy.
Oh. Little eyebrows. to the eyebrows slightly darker as well in the hair. Really light. And I think we can give her ears and then we can put the hair around it, and it always kind of helps working out what it is. So the ears generally are in line with the eyes. So we took them sort of there. And then it'll be in line, I don't know. She's cute. And then hair. So I think we could give her just like a nice cute style. I can sort of do this backwards. So it's like hairdressing now. She looks like she's going, who, me? So let's roll out a piece and cover the back of the head completely, and then I think what we'll do is we'll give her some little pigtails, make it really dolly-like.
It's amazing what she got all good bits of the eyes on. It was looking a bit freaky for a while, wasn't it?
Oh yeah. I know, that's what you're all thinking. You're thinking, she did alright with the cow. She failed this one. So scrape it back. So don't worry about the join, because I'm going to put some like front pieces onto the hair. You basically want to cover as much of the head as you can. And stretch that down. Pretend that's really nice. And then we can now use the dressing, make a parting all down the centre, all the way down. And then if we imagine the pigtails are going to go here, you want to kind of radiate the lines going inwards, so it looks like the hair's being pulled back into the pigtails. Sound like no one's talking about that. I've done this once before, this one. And it's just nice to show that it doesn't just have to be animals. I mean, you could do like a little cute, if say you were making a cake for a little girl, you could do like a cute little version of her, or I don't know if you're allowed to say it on Facebook Live, but certain cartoon characters. There's a pig that's quite popular on a cartoon that my niece is obsessed with, that I've suddenly got into. And people have made her really well with the sitting up on. So she's got kind of her hair coming up like that. Then you can make two little pigtails. This bit, maybe, depending how big you make them, maybe a little armature wire to support, or a little florist wire, just make sure it's made safe. But I'm making quite small for now. Small little pigtails. You could put like lines in them. Put them like that, and then you can do little pink bubbles. What do you call them? Is that a normal thing? Bubbles.
Bubbles.
Hair bubbles. And then, because it looks a bit all kind of straight back on them, we'll put some pieces around the front. So I say they're like kind of leaf shapes, and they'll just blend in with the face then. Make it look a bit more cute and like. Are you? You can change the version, change the outfit. You can do, there's like a little boy version that I do, and he's got like a little superhero cape on. You do Supergirl, Superman.
It's amazing how stuff can all together right at the last minute, doesn't it?
Yeah, you can kind of just be as creative as you want with this one. There's plenty you can do with it. You can give her different accessories, you can do different hair. And let's just put. The only thing I've not done is coloured the board. But again, I've got like coloured boards, like unicorns on a coloured board.
Yeah, it's on a pink one.
Pink board. Or you can use like sticky back plastic, probably board first, make a nice coloured board. So there she is.
Well done. You did that in speed. What, you have done those two in an hour?
Not even an hour.
Not even an hour. How amazing is that? I know you all missed a bit because Maria's trying to film and everything, but I hope you all enjoyed it.
And if anyone missed a bit and want me to show you, just quickly, for the guys that are here, and at the front, if you want to see how I did something, or you missed a little bit, just come,
So can you just turn that round to Laura? Give
Yeah.
Laura a close up on there. And you might have to pick her up.
Pick her up. Look
Pick
at
her
her.
up and fall off onto Laura.
Beautiful.
Daisy the Carousel.
She's cute. cute.
She is cute.
You can put like little house on or a little earring.
That's so
Good,
adorable.
yeah. Do they all love it?
Love
Yeah.
it. Well done. Lots of likes, lots of love hearts.
Have you all
Brilliant.
enjoyed
Well
that,
done,
ladies?
Molly.
Really
Can
hot.
you imagine decorating a cake? What have we done? 50 minutes?
55 minutes.
55 minutes, Molly. Well done. That's friggin' amazing, isn't it? So, well, we're just going to say goodbye to the audience.
To the live.
To the live.
Yes.
So, thank you for joining us. We know that it's a very fast live and the quality isn't good. We're having to work off my phone, but I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm sorry we couldn't ask questions, and maybe we'll try and answer them later on.
Yeah.
Pardon?
I can go through the comments on Monday.
Yeah, we can go through it.
Or if anyone's got one and wants to ask me questions, and go on my page, can't
If you want to go on Molly's
Message
page, you
me.
can ask her questions. But Laura will answer them all in the office on the Monday. She'll answer everything you've got to say. So thank you for joining us. But it's incredible, really. And like Molly says, when you're doing a live, you don't. It's not so perfect. It's like when I'm doing a live, or anybody comes to do a live, because you're trying to show so much. But to do 2 cakes in 55 minutes is freaking incredible. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Well done. Thank you for coming with
lie
us.
down now.
Yeah. So thank you
Buy
for joining
peach
us.
tray, then I can afford a drink.
Yeah. If you want to buy the molds, they're on our website.
Yeah.
And also, just to let you know, Molly's just brought this out as well. This is £3. If you pop over to her website, you can buy. Is it on the website
Yeah,
now?
it is.
You can buy this now. This is how to make the unicorn. In fact, we have it here.
And next week will be the orangutan as well, because I'm working on that one. I'll get you on camera and I'll bring you on over. That's quite a detailed one. Yeah, it's him.
There you go.
We jazzed him up a bit with the sweet stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
We
pretty
did.
much it.
So that one's available on Molly's site. Everything else here, the Renshaw, everything else, the moulds, you can buy off our website today, and we can get them out to you on Monday straight away. But thank you for joining us. We're going to get back to this motley crew over here now.
Make some cake.
And eat some cake. Cheerio.
Bye.
Bye.